Welcome. We are talking with Avery, and you play Sara on From. And Avery, when you think of fromily, what does that mean to you?
I think fromily to me means like connection. Definitely.
Oh, that's so great. I love that. So we are wondering, given Sara's track in the show, can she receive redemption after all that's happened?
I mean, that's my own hope for her as someone who plays her. But again, like coming from other people's characters' perspective, I would understand why they wouldn't want to forgive her for what she's done. I hope for her sake that they can come to some sort of an agreement where everybody's somewhat happy.
Right. Great. Thank you.
That being said, we just want to talk about your relationship with your brother in the show.
Yeah.
It seems like there's a little tension, or there's a backstory to it in terms of there's more to it than just brother and sister, or are you guys really brother and sister?
I think there's a lot of undertones definitely with Sara and Nathan, which is just another mystery when it comes to the show. I think they're brother and sister. I know that Sara has definitely been through a lot back before they showed up in the town, and he kind of dropped everything to help her when she needed it. So she just wants to do whatever she can to help him out. And but with that being said, there's definite undertones of,
Yeah, it seemed to mimic a brother-sister relationship, but I also got kind of like the guy that's in love with Sara, but Sarah's never with him kind of feelings from it. So it was kind of hard to tell, but I don't know how much it matters right now since he's dead.
Yeah, you can always leave it up to interpretation is what I like to do, because I don't like putting ideas on anybody either. So how people like want to view that relationship, there's no right or wrong answer.
The other question I wanted to ask you is, we have this whole Cromanacle thing.
Yeah.
What do you think your role is in the Cromanacle?
I think Sara's role in the Cromanacle would be, I mean, as far as like From Town goes, she really wants to help Ethan with his quest. As far as like the Cromanacle story goes, I'm not quite sure where she would fit into that, but I know that she really has a lot of love for Ethan and wants to help him succeed in his quest.
Okay, so for our last question, how did Sara end up with the squirm worms and voices? How do you think?
I think she's very vulnerable, and she was very vulnerable when she came into the town and was definitely struggling with some mental health before she entered. Therefore, I think she was an easy target as far as all that kind of stuff goes. I know it was kind of up in the air how people, again, wanted to interpret if she actually was hearing the voices, if it was real, if it was in her head. I, as the performer, always viewed it like it was other people talking to her. I don't think that was necessarily her mental health. I know it looked like it at the beginning, but as you see, as the season goes on, things are actually happening to her, and she's not imagining it. So I think that because she's vulnerable, she also has a lot of strength to be able to go through these things and kind of carry them as best as she can. And I think that's why she's, still kicking around.
Yeah. That's so great. It made me wonder, or Boyd ending up with the squirm worms. you know, gives validity to her actually not being mentally ill.
And thank you so much. We can't wait to see you on Sunday, because Sunday is From Day.